Hey guys, we're talking about all of the Ghostbusters news and rumors. I'm Eric.
I'm Nathan.
And we are
Notes
and Nerds. Hey Nathan, who are you gonna call?
Ninja Turtles.
No.
Snake Plissken?
No.
God, don't say the Yankees.
Nope. We're talking about the Ghostbusters today.
All right, I can deal with that one.
We're going to cover a lot of the news and rumors that are currently out there, plus a little bit of our own spiel or a little spin on what we think is going to happen, and along with our opinions on where everything's going.
Yippee.
So let's get started with the fact that the director, Paul Feig, has opened up about the sexist comments and statements out there from fans regarding the all-female cast for the Ghostbusters 3/reboot.
Get over it. Seriously, they picked some talented girls to play the parts. I was kind of at first, but they're past movies, and their credit shows what they can do. So you know what? Get over it.
Censored. We got Melissa McCarthy, Kristen Wiig, Leslie Jones, and Kate McKinnon playing the main cast of the Ghostbusters in this reboot franchise. Paul Feig really just is sick and tired of hearing the sexism that's going on around it. Okay, it's sure. At first, we were a little all-female cast, not because we're being sexist, but would it work?
Yeah.
You know? And there is a kind of a cool element that you could throw in there if you want to be inventive with the Ghostbusters being all-female cast. For example, throw in a little old wives' tale regarding hauntings and women. Pregnant women are usually more in tune with the concept of the supernatural.
All-female cast of Notes and Nerds.
No.
Nah.
So, basically what we're saying, folks, get over it.
I'm sure they'll pull it off, but I'm sure it'll be good.
I'm sure it'll be funny as hell. So, up after that is the angle that Paul Feig is wanting to go regarding the franchise. Mm-hmm. He's wanting to go with something funny and fun. Bring into the modern age, all the Ghostbusters equipment is going to be modern technology, something that's a little crazy. I mean, honestly,
digital.
I can't wait to see what they do with the proton packs, because those, even today, I thought the proton packs are still freaking awesome looking. But the big thing is, he wants this to be a scary film. Now, this isn't going to be a Ghostbusters 3 in the sense of an actual sequel. This is going to be a restart, a reboot. Yeah. The girls are all going to be playing female versions of the original characters for the most part, but he wants this to be actually scary. Mm-hmm. As long as there's fun and humor in it, cool. Because, I mean, look at, let's go back to 80s horror films, Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street, had their elements of humor, yet at the same time, the scares. I think it honestly can be done right, especially with the cast that they've got. Yeah. So, after that, we got the whole, Bill Murray a lot of people have been wondering, why won't Bill Murray be in it? We know why Harold Ramis won't be in it.
Because you don't want to.
Dan Aykroyd wanted to, but he's going in a different direction, and, what's his name?
Ernie Hudson.
Ernie Hudson. I had an E in there and I couldn't run with it.
Winston!
He wanted to, but I guess he just wasn't approached.
No.
That's kind of effed up. But anyway, Bill Murray said he didn't want to be in it because, paraphrasing what he said in a Variety interview, was that Dan Aykroyd and Harold Ramis were basically in their prime at that time. They were running on nitro, as he said, and that anything coming out after the fact now is basically just trying to recapture the essence
of the glory days.
I mean, we could look at Ghostbusters 2. That really felt like it wasn't that great, and it really did feel like they was trying to capitalize on the steam that the first movie had, and what the cartoon in the mid and late 80s was carrying.
Yeah, you got the movie, you got the cartoon, everything else. It's just,
Yeah, Ghostbusters 2 it was a fun film, but it was...
or the Extreme Ghostbusters.
That cartoon,
Really?
they was just trying to cash in on it.
Now, the new comic book,
Yeah,
it's pretty good.
yeah. So Bill Murray, I mean, it wasn't any hard feelings. It's just that he was being realistic that anything made after the fact, if trying to be like a sequel or even like a true reboot where it would have been a male cast and all that, would have just been blah and had no reason for him to be in it. Now, Dan Aykroyd is involved with a male-centric, action-oriented version of a Ghostbusters reboot, but it's not necessarily Ghostbusters itself. This film, from what we're understanding from a few places online, is being called Ghost Corps. As
Yeah,
in,
so
you know,
we're going to
like
have
Marine Corps.
two Ghostbuster movies, but they're not going to be at all alike.
Yeah, Channing Tatum is going to be in it. Dan Aykroyd and Ivan Reitman are behind the scenes, not directing, but producing and all that. Now, who's directing it is really kind of fun. The Russo brothers from Captain America: Winter Soldier. These guys know their action, it seems. But
Good movie.
what do we get? Are we still going to get the comedy element? Because Channing Tatum does know how to do comedy in a sense. Because I mean,
Really?
21 Jump Street was
Really?
okay.
Really?
I'm stretching there. I know.
The dude, the dude can act. Don't get me wrong. He's a good actor. And Magic Mike, for most women, was great. But 21 Jump Street, 22 Jump Street, Johnny Depp should shoot you.
Yeah, I would go that far. But
I would.
all the same, though, it's kind of weird that this ties into another little bit of information we had. Paul Feig made a comment to that's in a Yahoo Movies article that his Ghostbusters film with the all-female cast is not part of some grand universe that Sony has admittedly said that is their intention. Basically saying that the all-male cast Ghost Corps and the all-female cast Ghostbusters are not going to be part of a shared universe. So we're getting, and this was just a couple days ago that he said this in this article. So we're left in this situation. Who's blowing smoke? Is Sony saying this kind of, because the big catch words right now is basically shared universe. Everything wants to do a shared universe.
Could he be pulling a Michael Bay by throwing off the fans?
No, I don't think so. I think honestly Paul Feig is trying to distance himself from an idea of a shared universe because you run into the issue that's the catchphrase right now. You know, you got the Marvel shared universe. You've got the DC shared universe. You've got this shared universe and that shared universe. And Sony wants to tie all their stuff together. What are we going to see? Spider-Man swinging through New York while the Ghostbusters and the Ghost Corps are blasting a giant Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
Ghostbusters meet the Ninja Turtles.
Or that. No. I know they did it in the comics, but no. Did I say no yet? I'm just afraid Sony is trying to push this out there to kind of help soften the whole debacle regarding the fans' outrage over an all-female cast. Don't worry, the shared universe, there's a male version too. Even though, you know what, I'd love to see it. And here's my thing. Make a movie for each of them, and then the third one, make it a whole trilogy kind of thing, where in the third film they come together to fight the evil Gozer or whatever you want to use. But here's the spin. The guys are practically useless because give the girls the chance. Let them be the heroes. What if it's something to do with being men that Gozer has the ability to
Make him dumb.
or dumber?
You never know. How about the all-girl cast hook up with the guys? And have an ultimate
No, that's what I'm saying.
Ghostbuster universe.
There could be some kind of big old hookup where they're all going to team up, but the guys are just useless. Or this could be an interesting twist. What if the Ghost Corps ends up being the reboot of Ghostbusters, but not the Ghostbusters we're thinking.
No.
The old '60s black and white that Filmation did a version of for TV as a cartoon. What if that's what we're looking at?
That would be cool.
That'd be kind of cool.
Who's the gorilla? Who you gonna call? Okay.
So that pretty much sums it up, guys. I'm hoping that they pan out. I miss Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters was an integral part of my childhood.
And I want to say this. It is going to be unique how they take this with the loss of one of the Ghostbusters.
Yeah, well, that's the whole thing. I mean, they're kind of writing out all of the original cast, so...
Harold Ramis, rest in peace. We'll miss you.
Yeah, I'm hoping the films pan out. I really do. I hope they got a great idea for the villains. I hope it's not something that is just... The one thing I'm concerned with an all-female cast, we run into the possibility of a lot of one-liners. And I really am also hoping that Paul Feig doesn't push in some male bashing.
Nah.
Because that will turn off the fans faster than a light switch on a dead light bulb.
Very much.
And I hope the male cast is not just a bunch of overly buffed up one-line
Testosterones.
And that's a bad thing.
Gonna kill goats.
They're going to go with an action-oriented angle with it, and I'm afraid that it's going to end up being R.I.P.D. Oh God, who did R.I.P.D.? If that was Sony, oh God, no. I don't think it was. I thought Warner Brothers did that, but oh God, could you imagine that? Ghostbusters, Ghost Corps, and R.I.P.D. Because R.I.P.D. was Ghostbusters meets Men in Black.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. This is just looking really dismal all of a sudden. I think it's time to end this.
Yes.
So guys,
End it now.
you remember, make it go away! If you want to check out more of our stuff,
Yes.
Notes Nerds, Retro Gaming Nerd, Music Hour TV coming out soon, and another little project we have in secret right now. Check out our website, notesnerds.com.
What?
You can also keep following us at our social media here at Google+, Facebook, and Twitter. And, if you want to help support us, we got our Patreon page at patreon.com/notesnerds. We're tired of financing this all with our regular job.
We give you stuff, give us money, we'll give you stuff.
I'll give you him.
Take me.
And last but not least, shop.notesnerds.com, where you can buy Notes and Nerds paraphernalia.
Shirts, hats, teddy bears, mouse pads, all kinds of cool stuff.
Thongs.
Thongs.
Thong, 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 thong.
Nerd.
So guys, with that,
Kumbaya, my little dudes.
who you gonna call?
Someone else.